Hello, welcome to Local Edition. I'm Leslie Leyton. There's a lot more going on in Corona than you might think, business-wise and in the education department. They're bridging the gap between education and the real world. And with us now is the Mayor of Corona, Eugene Montanez. Thank you very much for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me.
One of the things you're working towards is transferring that information that students learn at the universities into the real world applications for your local businesses. Tell us about that.
Well, there seems to be a disconnect over the years of research that's being done in the university system and being able to apply it to day-to-day business uses. You go to Silicon Valley, you see a lot of that. You see a lot of real technology transfer where someone will develop a computer program or an electronic piece and then go out and actually produce it. Well, out here we actually do have universities that are doing that same kind of research, but that transfer, that connection between their research and the business community doesn't seem to be transferring and connecting as well as we would like it to. So we're trying to really promote that. University of California, Riverside, Redlands, Cal State San Bernardino, Cal Poly Pomona, a lot of the universities that are out here have their own expertise, and to try to get them to get that expertise to the business community.
Well, how about some examples of some of that expertise and how it applies to the local businesses in the real world?
Yeah, the UCR, for instance, has a nanotechnology department. For whatever reason, the research was done and they were able to get their graduate students around this nanotechnology. Well, that technology is used for microscopic electronic pieces, but it's also applicable to paint and coatings. So, for instance, yesterday we had a luncheon where we were able to put these people together with one of our businesses that makes superfine coating for Oakley sunglasses. And so to make that coating smoother, clearer, and everything, it would give them a competitive advantage.
We could use a little manufacturing around here. There's a lot more business located, headquartered in Corona than people might think. Tell us about some of the big names.
Yeah, we're really honored to be able to have some corporate headquarters. We have Monster Energy. Fender Guitar makes all the guitars and amplifiers right in Corona. Lucas Oil, who actually sponsored the Super Bowl this year. West Coast Customs films an internationally known TV show. All that's right there in Corona. That's just a few of them, and we have many, many brands. Ibach Springs, and that's their corporate world headquarters right there. And Troy Lee Designs, who actually paints helmets for everything from bicycle motocross to NASCAR to football helmets. So it's quite a diverse industry base that we have.
Why do you think Corona is attractive to business?
Well, I would like to think that it's because a lot of what we've done from the community standpoint, the city standpoint, but it's location. We're close to Orange County. We're close to a workforce in inland Southern California, an area where people, if they work in Corona, they don't have to get on that 91 freeway to go into Orange County, so it could save them an hour and a half every day in commute time.
Saving the commute and in housing possibly too.
Exactly, the housing is less expensive.
One thing this area really offers too is really high speed internet for businesses who demand quick internet.
Right. Yeah, and one of the things we're trying to get businesses to realize is that infrastructure is actually there. We have a number, talking West Coast Customs, they do a TV show. They have high bandwidth needs for their video production. We have Lucas Oil actually has their own TV network now. So they have film studios right in Corona, plus they also edit and produce the TV shows there. So they need to get that information out to the networks, to cable networks, to broadcast networks. And so being able to get those businesses to avail themselves of that infrastructure is really necessary.
Eugene Montanez, very nice to see you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us here. I'm Leslie Leyton.